Hi everybody, my name is Joe Capillo, and the project that I have for this research milestone is something called Snake Invaders. It's a combination of Snake and Space Invaders, as the name suggests, except that I think this is more a game of Snake than it is a game of Space Invaders, but that was primarily due just to the time constraints of this project, and also it's a little bit difficult to really implement two different game styles into one thing. So um, for the purposes of this research assignment, I felt that it wasn't necessary to really delve into those mechanics and just design something um, sufficient enough for this project. If you have Python installed on your machine, you should be able to just run directly from the Python file. Otherwise, you might have to convert the Py file to an executable yourself using some sort of piping tool or such. But if you run this program, the window is opened and you're prompted with just this. The arrow keys are used to maneuver the snake head around, and this is essentially just a simple game of Snake. You collect an apple and your tail grows bigger, and if you hit yourself, let me make it big enough to do that, you die, just like Snake. There. The Space Invaders aspect comes from these arrows that you see on the border of the boxes, or of the box. You use the arrow keys to maneuver the snake around, whereas you use the W and ASD keys to fire a projectile. Pressing S would obviously shoot it down, and pressing W would shoot it forward, and this is the Space Invaders aspect, where you can fire a projectile towards these pink triangles on the side, if I could hit it. There. Originally, the idea was these enemies would fire back at you, but due to time constraints and also just not me really knowing how I wanted to implement that idea, whether I wanted it to count if they hit you into the head versus if they hit you on the tail, it's completely unimplemented, but you can shoot the projectiles at them using the WASD keys. Firing one does consume an ammo, which the counter is included at the top. Oops, and the score as well. And if you hit the box outside, the screen is flashed to indicate that you have hit a collision, and the game resets so you can play until you're done. So that's pretty much it. This is very simple, but I think a lot of the ideas, such as the movement in the game, the window building, and the design, the graphic design for this thing is basic, but it is, I think, important and will be used in our final project. So thank you very much for watching.